The arrest of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor marks one of the most extraordinary reversals of fortune in modern British royal history. Once known to the world as Prince Andrew, Duke of York, brother of King Charles, he now finds himself under criminal investigation, detained on suspicion of misconduct in public office over allegations that he passed sensitive government information to the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. His fall from royal trade envoy and favoured son of Queen Elizabeth II to a 66-year-old man questioned by police has been as dramatic as it has been damaging. Authorities moved after newly released US Justice Department documents revealed emails suggesting that in 2010 Andrew forwarded confidential trade briefings to Epstein. The material included details of official trips to Hong Kong, Vietnam, Singapore, and other regions Andrew visited in his role as Britain's international trade representative. In one exchange, he appeared to solicit Epstein's views on potential investment opportunities in Afghanistan's Helmand province. Within minutes of receiving sensitive government information, he passed it along. Police arrested him on suspicion of misconduct in a public office, searched his residences in Berkshire and Norfolk, and questioned him for hours before releasing him pending further investigation. The offence under scrutiny carries severe potential penalties. While formal charges have yet to be announced, the symbolism alone is staggering. A man born into the apex of constitutional privilege, detained as a criminal suspect. Andrew has consistently denied wrongdoing in all matters relating to Epstein, yet the emails, now public, contradict earlier assurances that he severed ties with the disgraced financier in 2010. The revelations deepened public anger in the United Kingdom, where many already believed Andrew had not been fully transparent about his relationship with Epstein. The arrest also reopens painful chapters tied to sex trafficking victim Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's most prominent accusers. Giuffre alleged that Epstein arranged for her to be sexually abused by Andrew on 3 occasions, including when she was 17. Andrew has always denied those accusations, but in 2022 he settled Giuffre's civil lawsuit with a multi-million-pound payment while making no admission of liability. Giuffre's earlier legal battles proved pivotal in exposing Epstein's network. In 2009, she filed suit against Epstein, alleging she had been trafficked and exploited while working for him as a teenager. In 2015, she sued Ghislaine Maxwell for defamation after Maxwell publicly called her a liar. That litigation ultimately contributed to the broader investigation that led to Maxwell's criminal conviction for sex trafficking minors. For Virginia Giuffre's family, Andrew's arrest represents long-delayed accountability. In statements following the news, they described it as proof that no one stands above the law, not even royalty. Supporters see the moment as a vindication of the late Virginia Giuffre's years-long fight to be heard. The political reverberations have extended beyond Britain. Donald Trump, himself named in the Epstein files, called the arrest of Andrew a shame for the royal family, completely missing the point of getting justice for the victims.
Well, I'm the expert in a way because I've been totally exonerated. That's very nice. I can actually speak about it very nicely. I think it's a shame. I think it's very sad. I think it's so bad for the royal family. It's a very, very sad. To me, it's a very sad thing. When I see that, it's a very sad thing to see it and to see what's going on with his brother, who's obviously coming to our country very soon, and he's a fantastic man, the king. So I think it's a very sad thing. It's really interesting because nobody used to speak about Epstein when he was alive, but now they speak. But I'm the one that can talk about it because I've been totally exonerated. I did nothing. In fact, the opposite. He was against me. He was fighting me in the election, which I just found out through the last 3 million pages of documents.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, by contrast, emphasised that Andrew should cooperate fully with authorities and reiterated a simple principle: no one is above the law. At the centre of the storm stands King Charles III. In a carefully worded statement, the King declared that the law must take its course and pledged full cooperation with investigators. Notably, he had already stripped his brother of royal titles and military patronages after earlier Epstein-related revelations. Andrew was evicted from his Windsor residence and effectively exiled from public royal life. For King Charles, the calculus is brutal but clear. The monarchy survives not on coercive power, but on public consent and moral